Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. So, while I was at work last week, I just kept thinking, wow, I need to start creating a new spreadsheet for my retirement accounts. It's just with the way that Yieldmax is right now, um, with the single stock ETFs being in different groups, it's just gotten very complicated to keep track mentally what is paying when. So this is what I came up with. This is and I put everything in here, and then I did the Palantir video, and I was just like, these are okay companies. Like PayPal was paid over 100% last month, but I cannot um, focus on a bunch of companies. I don't have enough equity. Like, I don't have enough money to build up all these positions at the same time. And I bought them under a theory that has proven false, which is if if you buy into the Yieldmax funds that have less yield because the volatility is lower, then they'll be more NAV stable, which just has not been the case. Not, they're just not NAV stable. So I sold out all of them. I was either ahead of them in them or ahead when you factor in the distributions. Either way, I would rather put my money into XDTE for now because that is a fund that's actually, appreciating and doesn't have very much NAV depletion. So that's what we're going to do. So I invested into NVIDIA and GDXY from the distributions that I got from Tesla last week. And then I'm going to add up all the distributions that I get from these this week, and I will put 1/3 into XDTE every week, and then I'm going to alternate between RDTE and QDTE. So 1/3 went into QDTE this time, and then next time 1/3 will go into RDTE. And then next week I'll invest in Ulti and Coney. Probably more heavily into Ulti than into Coney. And the same thing will happen next week, but with Misty and EMZY. And then finally, we'll just reinvest into Tesla 100%. And I think that this is an amount of stocks that I can keep track of and that we can see grow in a relatively short amount of time. And hopefully I will be happy with this amount of diversification in my portfolio. And I guess I can give you a look into my actual portfolio. And you might say, like, Amy, that sounded kind of reasonable in there. What are all these options doing here? Yeah, with my condo falling through that sale, I really need to put my SCHD and my SCHG back. But when I went to go put it back, it was A, expensive, and B, I realized that I had 100 shares or a couple hundred shares to put back. So I'm putting very close to the money puts until I can get them back into those funds. And hopefully when it splits tomorrow, I looked it up and I should just have like triple the amount of option contracts tomorrow, but we will see with like the equivalent put strike price. So we'll see how this works, but I'll be very happy to be back, like having that stuff in the funds, and then I might in the future dabble with some like very far out of the money cover calls, but maybe not, because I just my my gambling is mostly just in my taxable account. I really do want the money in my Roth IRA to be there and be at an amount that I can continue to be comfortably retired when I'm retirement age. So this is just getting back into things, and yeah, we'll normalize this at some point, but this is what it looks like, and we're doing pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with this, and we'll just keep going from there. Did I mention that my goal, well, the money that I'm using in my high income portion for my Roth IRA came from somewhat abandoned 401ks that I had. There was a couple of jobs recently that I was only there for 6 months. So I found that money. And so that's kind of like newly rolled over money that wasn't invested anyway. And so I decided to use that money to invest in the high income ETFs so that I can earn $7,000 a year through distributions and use that to invest in my 3-fund portfolio to help grow my this fund even faster. And it'll also help with if I do wind up needing to take money out for my condo and to make up the short sale. Hopefully I'll be getting more income, and it'll grow my fund faster, my account faster, and I'll be able to withdraw and just leave as much money in my IRA as I can. Anyways, I will talk to you all later. Please let me know what your spreadsheet looks like. They're all going to look different because people operate and think in different ways, and it even looks different than my taxable account. My taxable account I have Yieldmax too, so I wound up just grouping all of my weeklies together, and then everything else is grouped accordingly. But yeah, I will talk to you all later. Thank you. Bye.